Welcome to ScreenCrush, I'm Ryan Airy. Jurassic Park is one of the greatest, most memeable blockbusters of all time.
See, nobody cares.
But the movie isn't just about dinosaurs chasing and devouring humans one at a time like some prehistoric slasher movie. It also has several themes about capitalism, labor exploitation, and chaos theory. But the main theme of the movie can be summed up in 4 words.
Life, finds a way.
It's pretty clear what this is referring to, and I'm surprised that none of the so-called film scholars have ever picked up on the film's true meaning. Jurassic Park is, at its heart, the story of a middle-aged man realizing that he's devoted too much time to his work and will never start a family. That's right. The entire movie is a metaphor for Alan Grant's biological clock, telling him that he needs to breed because
Life, finds a way.
When we first meet Alan Grant, he's not giving a lecture or in some Indiana Jones-esque paleontological adventure. We meet him when he takes time out of his dig to frighten a child.
He slashes at you. Here, you are alive when they start to eat you.
Alan hates children. He makes this pretty clear at the start of the movie.
They're noisy, they're messy, they're expensive.
Ellie is his colleague, but also a potential mate. Throughout the movie, she encourages him to be better with children, trying to mold him into a father.
She said I should ride with you because it'd be good for you.
The boat is now loading.
Now, here's where my crazy theory comes in. I think that Jurassic Park is a hallucination that takes place entirely in Alan's mind.
Alan!
The first sign is that John Hammond shows up with a dream offer for Alan. He will fully fund his dig for 3 years, and also, oh yeah, I made dinosaurs real. For a paleontologist, this is too good to be true.
We have a T-Rex.
But Hammond is also a warning about what will happen to Alan if he remains married to his work. The old man is unmarried and isolated from his family. In fact, he's so desperate for progeny that he demands each dinosaur imprint on him when it's hatched.
I've been present for the birth of every little creature on this island.
Hammond's obsession with his work has made him a billionaire.
Really spectacular, spared no expense.
But now he's trying to use his life's work as a way of attracting children, to become a proxy father to thousands of kids. Alan's job is to understand dinosaurs, essentially to recreate them in our imaginations. But Hammond has taken this job literally by creating an entire island of actual dinosaurs. Now Alan, ever the loner, is surprised at the social behaviors of these animals.
They're moving in herds.
You see, dinosaurs are Alan's work, and the work prevents him from starting a family. But seeing dinosaurs in herds tells him that they operate within family units. So there must be a way for him to reconcile his work and family lives. In Jurassic Park, all the dinosaurs are female. They're in need of a virile male like Alan to fertilize them. Just as, when approaching the park, he rigs up a seatbelt by tying 2 female ends together. This symbolizes the eventual creation of life, and Alan making a baby. When Tim and Lexi arrive, Alan is put off at first, trying to shirk fatherly responsibilities to better focus on the dinosaurs at hand. But Tim is essentially a young Alan Grant, like the son he could still someday have.
I read your book. Do you really think that dinosaurs turn into birds? They sure don't look like birds to me.
While Lexi is the mirror image of Ellie, Alan's potential mate. Tim's passion for dinosaurs shows Alan that his professional and personal lives don't have to be exclusive. In Tim, he sees a way of reconciling work with family. Tim challenges Alan's perceptions of children and forces him to learn and grow. Because this is all in the mind of a madman, there are several leaps of logic. Like, the T-Rex steps over this fence, but on the other side of the fence there's a giant pit. See? Plot hole solved. You're welcome, CinemaSins. Grant sees himself as an impotent man, incapable of spreading his seed to further the human race. So his subconscious created Dr. Ian Malcolm, a sweaty, virile man who, unlike Alan, has found a way to use science to get laid.
The amount of blood distending your vessels, imperfections in the skin.
Imperfections in the skin?
Microscopic.
Malcolm has several ex-wives and many children, showing that he is adept at creating life while servicing science. This is the man who Alan subconsciously wishes he could become. And it's Malcolm, the father, who expresses the movie's theme. Life, finds a way. However, Malcolm is a threat to Grant, so his subconscious exorcises him from the story. Now, when the alpha male is injured defending the younglings, Alan is forced into a fatherly role. Now he is the proxy father to these children and begins to teach them how to operate within this world, the world of his work.
Just think of it as kind of a big cow.
He even comes to enjoy the company of these little scamps, engaging in a bit of playful chicanery. The turning point for Alan is when he realizes that the dinosaurs have improvised the ability to breed. Now note that it's Alan, not Malcolm or Ellie, who realizes this. This is because Alan's trapped by his profession and thus will never become a paterfamilias. So when he realizes that dinosaurs can breed, it's a way of his subconscious telling him that he can breed, despite the demands of his professional life. However, this creation of new life also brings the danger of death. The dinosaurs threaten to consume Alan and the children, just as his work is consuming any hope of continuing his own DNA into the next generation. Now, Alan is briefly absent from the children's lives, during which time they are nearly eaten while in a kitchen. How appropriate. Alan's absence placed the children at risk. Therefore, they need Alan to step up into the role of father.
Children all right?
The children are fine.
Call the mainland. Tell them to send the damn helicopters.
Ultimately, it is up to the next generation to save the day, with their innate understanding of computers and Snapchat and stuff.
How do you do, fellow kids?
While Alan and Ellie, the proxy parents, must protect the children from the danger of their encroaching careers. Alan ends the story with a stern proclamation to Hammond.
After careful consideration, I've decided not to endorse your park.
With this terse statement, Grant is affirming that he is ready to leave behind his career with dinosaurs and focus on fatherhood. He ends the movie by staring vacantly at birds flying. This is because birds are the evolutionary descendants of dinosaurs, teaching Alan his final lesson. He has to leave behind what's dead, the dinosaurs, and instead create a new generation of life by boning Dr. Sattler. Our assistant manager Doug here is a big fan of Jurassic Park, as you can tell. Doug, what did you think about the symbolic meaning of Alan Grant's arc throughout the movie? That is a fascinating analysis. If you agree with Doug, let me know in the comments below. And if it's your first time here, please subscribe. For ScreenCrush, I am Ryan Airy.